Hey guys, it's Matt reviewing your horror movies, and haven't done a movie review in a long time on my normal channel. As you know, I do movie reviews for the Body Bags channel on Fridays. And I kind of figured, you know what? I've been showing a lot of Top 10 Tuesdays, showing off my collection. I haven't done a review in a while. So I decided, got all my creature features. I'm going to do a nice review for you guys for Peter Benchley's Creature. Now, this is a TV movie. Now, the TV movie took place in the 90s. It was in a two-part miniseries. Each was pretty much, TV-wise, 2 hours. But this is actually a 3-hour movie. It runs, oh, I forgot where it is, 176 minutes. So pretty much an hour and a half each. This was done in 1998, and it's based off Peter Benchley's White Shark book. Now, I've actually read White Shark, and it's actually a really good story. And it has changed a little bit in the storyline, but again, it's made for TV, it's toned down a little bit, it's changed. But this movie is all practical effects. As you can see, it's kind of a cool man in a rubber suit shark. It's awesome. So, so I just want to show you this too, since people get worried like, oh my god, it's a 3-hour film. I won't have time to sit for 3 hours watching this movie. Well, what Olive Films did is kind of cool because they took both miniseries movies, and as you can see here, I'm going to show you on my TV. If you can see it, I apologize for the glare, but you can see with a little dot. It says Night 1. Okay? Night 1 is your first part of the movie. And second, where Night 2 is the continuation. So pretty much if you want to watch an hour and a half, watch Night 1. And it's getting kind of late. You want to watch the rest tomorrow? Boom. There's Night 2 right there. And that's the continuation of the rest of the movie. So it's pretty much done in two parts, which I thought is a pretty great job. Gives you a chance to have a break in between. If you want to take a shit later on, get some food, do that. But kind of cool. You don't have to worry about sitting there for 3 hours. So hopefully it didn't show too much glare. I apologize ahead of time if it did. But, oh well, what can you do? So anyway, on with the story. The story starts off in the 1940s on this island where they're having a government project. This project is designed with sharks' DNA, dolphin DNA, to pretty much send these creatures in to attack their enemy. But what's cool is they're tracked by sonar, and they had a device on a mannequin. They dropped the three in, and the shark only attacked one of the mannequins that had the sonar beacon on it, and the other two were not harmed. So this allowed, scuba divers to go in to, do their thing with the sharks aided with them, and they had no problem. Well, the test was a success, but it sent this other shark into a feeding frenzy. So they decided to call the government down. They need more funds for security. They showed them what happened, and of course, the monster breaks loose and starts eating some of the people in the tanks, while it decides to break through the gate into almost getting into the ocean. One of the, I want to say the sergeant or whatever he was, the charge of the island facility, captures it and brings it onto a boat. And his authority figure says, kill it, kill it, kill it. So we kind of figured, no, if it's trapped in a cage in the bottom of the ocean, the thing will starve to death. So he doesn't really kill it, but he sends it down to the depths thinking he killed it. Well, now we fast forward to present time, which would probably be in the 90s. You have Greg T. Nelson, who is a biologist studying the great white sharks. He has tagged a couple great whites, and he's pretty much following to see how their natures are. One of them is pregnant, so he wants to keep an eye on the babies. And he's pretty much keeping an eye on the shark life around this island. And he's befriended a couple of the island folk to help him as well. Well, Kim Cattrall is his ex-wife. and her their son come visiting. She is also kind of a marine biologist, but she is more into seals, and she has brought her seal along to study and relax a little bit out in the ocean, watch them two go together. So of course there's a conflict of interest of his work versus her work, blah 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 blah. Well, there's also a fisherman who hates Greg T. Nelson's character, like really hates him, and comes across a canister in the ocean by his anchor. And of course, it releases your monster. And it's actually lived this long by eating shit in there and just going into like a hibernation. Now, this is actually in a shark form. Now, this creature can mutate and change its body mass and turn it into like a human hybrid shark. And this thing could walk on land. It's got claws, a thumb, and then it can start having lungs and gills. So this thing can breathe on land and in water. It's freaking badass. The first part of the storyline, your night one, is pretty much the introduction of everything. Uh, you have your main shark too. The shark does kill a couple people in shark form, and then later on, you see it starting to do the mutation. And I love how they did the cover art on this to actually show what the shark creature looks like. Pretty badass. And of course, your night two is more of, okay, we know it's now this shark monster than just a great white shark attacking people. Because the Islanders think it's Greg T. Nelson's sharks that he's tagged, and they want to go after them, but he's more like, no, 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 they're not it, it's something else. And they find this monster. There's some cool voodoo stuff involved because the Islanders are using voodoo to help protect the island folk, protect everybody else. So some cool scenes on that. There is some swearing, but again, this is made for TV from 1998. There is some gore, but there's not a lot of gore. But the storyline is pretty cool. Practical effects, all practical effects. Man in a suit. It's got a cool animatronic face and everything. How the shark head snarls, and there's no really corniness, like it doesn't growl or anything like that kind of crap. Uh, yeah, but great film. I definitely highly recommend this. I'm so glad that this movie got released on a Blu-ray. The DVD is very hard to find and it's out of print. So if you have the DVD, if not, get the Blu-ray for sure. It's done by Olive Films, so check them out, guys. Thanks for watching, and like, subscribe. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Let me know how I did doing my little review for my own channel. I haven't done one in a long time too. I think the last one I did was way back. So hopefully I'm gonna do more. I'm thinking about maybe doing a series, maybe like a creature feature series, or a just like a Moods has his random reviews. I think I might start doing a random review too. Just pick up a movie, be like, boom, here's a review, which I love to do. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. Let me know what you think. Later. Peace.